Hey there, Lionesses. How are you today? I hope you're rocking your day. I'm actually rocking my day, but it was a really slow rock. It started off really slow this morning. And so I wanted to talk about some of those days where you just don't feel like doing anything. I follow Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs on Instagram. And I love following him because he can't stop, won't stop. He is always working. I don't know if you've heard his song, Don't Bother Me, I'm Working. But even when you see him in the club, drinking Ciroc, he's working. He's usually promoting his label, he's promoting his products, he is doing business meetings. He is always on the grind, he's always on the hustle. And it seems like when I watch his stuff and other people like him, when I'm watching their Instagram or their posts or anything like that, that they are always excited to work and ready to work. And don't we all wish we could be just like that? So for me, I'm not always excited to work. I'm excited about my business, I'm excited about the dream, but we're also building here at Lioness. And so sometimes I feel pressure. I feel the pressure of, all this work. I see that hill that I have to get up. I see where we're trying to go. And sometimes I just get overwhelmed by that. I'm like, oh my God. And I feel the weight and the pressure of being the CEO, being responsible for other people's livelihoods, as we start to hire staff and writers, being responsible for making sure they get paid and making sure my business partner gets paid and making sure that we're making decisions that are growing the business and making sure that I'm not making a decision that is going to just ruin a bunch of people's lives. And so sometimes I feel the pressure of that. And sometimes that pressure feels very heavy and I don't even want to get up in the morning. And so that's just me being really candid with you about this entrepreneur journey and what it's been like for me. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because I feel like a lot of the information out there, everybody just talks about always feeling fired up, always being ready, always staying ready, and always just being really excited about what you're doing. I'm actually always excited about the work. When I think about Lioness, like I can't even really talk about it without smiling. But when I think about the help that we're giving female entrepreneurs, the platform that we're giving for female entrepreneurs. We're telling stories that you just can't get at other digital media or print media outlets. And on the coaching side, we're changing lives. And so all of that is so exciting. But then when I get down to the nitty gritty of running this business, scaling this business, it can get intimidating. And so what do you do when you're feeling like that? Like, how do I keep going? Listen, action. I know that as your coach, and if you've coached with me, we will spend some time, and we do spend time digging into the whys behind things. Why are you feeling intimidated? Why are you feeling this pressure? Unpacking some of the things that are holding you back. We spend time doing that, and all that stuff is important. But at the end of the day, if you don't take action, it's not going to matter. All that inner work, all that reflection just won't matter if you're not willing to take action. And so that is really the antidote. And if you've heard any of the coaching calls over since September, actually, I've been talking about action, 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 and I've been quoting Lisa Nichols. Actually, there's a great article with Lisa Nichols from July 2016. If you go on lionessmagazine.com and just search in Lisa Nichols, you're going to get a great article from her and her book. Her book is amazing, Abundance Now. Pick it up if you haven't already had a chance to read it. It's just really good. But she talks about she talks about action being an antidote. And I have really adopted that philosophy and that quote from her because it's so true. Action is the antidote for your doubts, for your fears, for the pressure that you're feeling. Take some action. You will not believe how good you feel to check something off of your list. How it just eliminates the fear, how you just get excited to check the next thing off and the next thing off and the next thing off. And so I'm just encouraging you right now, if you're feeling stuck at all, take action. Just pick the low-hanging fruit off of your list and do something, but check something off of your list. You'll be amazed at how you feel. And so if you're a member of Lioness, you've been hearing me talk about the upcoming coaching group that we have. We're actually going to be launching it tomorrow. But if this is something that really is plaguing you, either you feel like you don't have clarity around what it is that you want to do, If you feel like I know what I want to do, but I'm not taking action. I know what I want to do. I have a plan. I just have not been moving. And if you feel like that, this group is for you. And if you feel like, you know what, I'm just afraid. I know what I need to do. I have a plan. I'm sort of taking action, but I'm really afraid to show up how I need to show up in order to do this thing that I'm trying to do, then this group is for you. And so we'll be launching more information about the group tomorrow. It's going to be with our amazing Lioness coach, Coach Devana. I'm going to be posting some videos from her as the week goes on, so you can kind of get to know her a little bit better. If you haven't already, go back and listen to, we've done 2 coaching calls with Coach Devana, and they've been just fire. They've been amazing. I encourage you to go back and listen to them so you can get a feel for her and what her style is and everything. But she has coached me. I did a post on Lioness a few days ago. Actually, I think it came out today, but just about a time when I was really, really being plagued by fear and doubt and frustration, and working with Coach Devana really did break me out of that. And it was around some of that same material that she'll be doing in this 10-week program. And so I'm just popping on today to tell you to take action. If you didn't get anything else out of this video, the message was take some action. Check some things off your list, some things that actually matter toward your goal and toward the business that you're working on. And of course, as always, rock your day.